BJ's family, what's up? It's Real Estate Thursday. Welcome back to another video, and thank you for always joining us every Thursday for great information on real estate. If you're just joining us, welcome to the BJ's family. I hope you've been having a wonderful week, and I hope you can continue to enjoy the rest of your week. Since real estate is our go-to interest, let's go through 4 steps in buying a house through the National Housing Trust. Let's get into it. Step 1. Identify the property you want. When purchasing anything, you'd first need to identify the object of your desire, right? Real estate is no different. Browse and find a property that you want that's within your budget. Though it's good to be ambitious, be realistic and smart. No sense window shopping for property that'll leave you like most of Donald Trump's businesses, right? Bankrupt. If you want a video on how to search for properties in Jamaica within your budget, please request in the comments. Step 2. Contact the vendor and have your letter of eligibility. You'll talk to the vendor or vendor's representative, and he or she will advise you that first, you need to sort out your letter of eligibility from National Housing Trust. Getting your letter of eligibility can be interchangeable in Step 1 and Step 2. It would be wise to get it before browsing properties as to not miss a good deal. A letter of eligibility is a confirmation letter that proves to the vendor that you are qualified for a loan by NHT. The maximum that NHT gives out for a house is $6.5 million. A bank statement or pre-qualification letter will also be needed to present to the vendor for proof of funds for the deposit, or if you need additional funds, along with your NHT loan, that is, from another institution for the desired property. The deposit is normally 5 to 15% of the selling price. Please keep in mind though that to get a letter of eligibility from NHT, you will need a job letter from your place of employment. This is to say that you have been paying your NHT contribution for at least a year, which is the minimum amount of years. When you go to NHT for the eligibility letter, they will ask you what type of property you're interested in and review all your expenses and loans to see if you're actually qualified. Step 3. Viewing of property. Since you now have your letter of eligibility, viewing the property is the next step. Go to the location with the vendor or their representative and see if the property is worth the asking price. If you can negotiate with the vendor or their representative, do it. It's also best you bring a builder or a person regarding such a profession to view and see if any additional expenses may arise. This may help you with your negotiation. This is an important step. You don't want to make a bad decision. Remember what I said about Donald Trump's businesses? Bankruptcy is real. If you'd like a video on what to look out for when viewing a property, mention it in the comments. Before we move on to our final step, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you found this content informative. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you can be notified when we upload new content. And now for our final step, the lawyer's work. This is where the agreement of sale, the offer of purchase, and other matters will be sorted out. After viewing the property and you're okay with what you see and confirm that you want to purchase, this is where you finalize the property's price. You'll be required to get a lawyer at this time. Your attorney will represent you during any further negotiations. You'll be required to have the surveyor's ID report and the evaluator report on the property handed over to your attorney. They will liaise with NHT, in other words, act as a link between you and NHT and give them the required documents. All payments will go through the attorney. At this point, all that is required of you is to sign documents, and your attorney will guide you until the process is complete. Within 3 to 7 months, you'll now become a proud property owner. For further information, email or send us a DM on Instagram. Don't forget, work towards your future, get into real estate. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate your support, and don't forget to have a splendid day.